Everybody eats.
This is what payday looking like this week, man. This is what payday is looking like this week for your boy. Now, I got paid 1,273.73 cents. Just for y'all to know, I worked over 80 hours this week. Okay, I clocked in some OT. Well, not this week, but for this check. This week we're going on my next check. But for this check, I clocked in some serious OT, right? That's how much you getting off of OT, man. That's how much you getting off of over 80 hours. It ain't bad. It's better than nothing, but that's what I got. Then this is how much I had left over in cash. Well, in my checking account, $51.91, which means I did pretty good. I did pretty good. It could have been better. It could have been better. I mean, 51.91, that ain't bad, but it could be better. Could be a lot better. Now we move down. Total. Okay, total what I had when my deposit hit today was 13.25 and 64 cents. Okay, that's not bad. But then that's when the expenses hit. All right, expenses hit every single time. Everybody that's an adult, like a real adult, like you got expenses, you know how it's gonna hit. Okay, so the rent hit me for 625. That's basically half the bag right then and there. Half the bag is already gone once you factor in rent. And I already told y'all my living situation prior. So you factor in rent, boom, 625 gone. PSC&G bill, which is basically electricity bill, that's 124.97 gone, boom, right then and there. Okay. Then you got car note, 203.97 gone, right then and there. Then you gotta put gas in your car. Now I don't know about y'all, but I get from point A to point B. I don't just be riding around, just willy nilly for no reason, just riding around. I get from point A to point B, and I get there fast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get there fast. If people ain't bullshitting with the traffic and there's no roadblocks and shit, I get there fast. So, but it's 32.53. Now that's only every 2 weeks. I only gotta fill my tank up every 2 weeks. Then there's credit card balances. Now this is something I need to this is something I need to buckle down on. These credit card balances be mostly due to Uber Eats because I'm a Uber Eats junkie. When I get rid of one addiction, I gain another. I've been going crazy with Uber Eats. So because I've been going crazy with Uber Eats, $204.48 goes to the credit card balances for a whopping total of $1,190.95 for my expenses. That's a lot. And to be honest with you, this 204 right here could have been avoided. Could have easily been avoided right here. This 204 could have been avoided right here. This could have been avoided. So, but unfortunately it wasn't. So instead of having 204 to put to the side, for the savings, even anything, investment, anything, some draws. What do? I spend it all on food. Now, after you subtract that to that, what do you have left? $134.69. Now, mind you, that's not factoring the fact that I gotta go get a haircut. So I got really $100 to stretch, which is nothing. Which is nothing. I'm gonna actually challenge myself. I'm gonna be documenting it every single day how I make $100 or less stretch for the 2 weeks. And I don't even gotta make it stretch. You wanna know why? My current savings, which I don't touch unless an emergency, $151.22. A whopping 151.22. Okay? Whopping 151.22. Altogether, every dollar I have to my broke ass name is $285.91. Currently sitting today. It's not great. This is like I cut my checks up. For anybody wondering, I cut my checks up. One check is for the expenses, as you can see. I usually put one check towards all my expenses, and then one check towards mostly my savings or any investment, shit like that. Right now, you catching me on the expense check right now. And this is what my expense check looks like, I get paid bi-weekly. Just like every regular American out here, I get paid bi-weekly. And this is what it looks like. I touched 5K this year. I touched 5,000 this year. 2,000 had to go on the down payment for the car. I think I put 2,000, maybe 2,500 as a down payment on the car. The car immediately started having problems. Then I had to get new tires. So all of that is the reason why. And then plus, after that, I had some bread saved, and then it was like, you know what? I need to start streaming. So I bought the streaming equipment. I bought the PlayStation 5. I didn't even need to get the PlayStation 5. I got the PlayStation 5 anyway. The PS5 was really what made this whole shit expensive. Because the equipment I got right here, right now, the whole setup is a beginner level setup. As you can see, I still don't even have a microphone or the headset. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have like the top-notch mini PC. This is a decent mini PC that I have, but it ain't even the top-notch one. The top-notch one is like 250, 260. This one was like 140, maybe 145. But it's just to get everything off the ground. But the microphone and the headset is coming. Ain't gonna be on this check for sure, but it's coming. It ain't even that expensive. And I'm gonna break that down. That's gonna be a stream too. I'm gonna break down, this whole setup and everything like that. But yeah, this is what my expenses look like, man. This is what my expenses look like for this check. Yeah. Could be much, much better, much greater if it wasn't for the credit card balance. And I'm gonna have to be more strict on myself. That's why this month I'm trying to challenge myself. No Uber Eats. The whole month, even on my off days. No Uber Eats at all. Uber Eats is an addiction. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. I don't even use Instacart, DoorDash, none of that shit, but it's bad enough I use Uber Eats as much as I do. It's bad enough. In 2 weeks, it'll be another Pocket Watch Wednesday, payday edition. Hopefully I can say I ain't, broke no more. But this for the next 2 weeks, your boy is popped. Okay? Pockets is popped. I ain't got shit right now. I can't do nothing with it. I can't do no wiggle with this. Okay, 285, I can't do no wiggle with it.